After wholesaling and flipping thousands of houses over the past 20 plus years, I just flipped perhaps the worst house of my entire career in Galix, Virginia, proving that you can flip literally anything. Now, I only made a net profit of $3,000, which isn't much, but I never saw the house, and I only spent about an hour or so total to do the whole deal, and it covered my Costco bill for a month, so not a bad deal when you think about it that way. On this video, I'm gonna show you the entire deal from start to finish, how I found the lead, you'll watch 3 different calls I had with the seller, and then how I found the buyer, and how I made a $3,000 profit. All that and more, coming up. First of all, this lead came from PropWire.com's lead provider service called Warm Call Leads, or WCL for short. Now with that program, you get leads delivered daily for literally $2.49 each. That's right, this deal that made me a $3,000 profit only cost me $2.49. So what I do is I have my son Jonathan and his girlfriend Isabel, who are in college full time, call these warm leads in their free time. Now you can sign up for the same service if you go to warmleadsdaily.com. So Johnny and Isabel do a simple discovery call and then pass them off to me once they're hot and ready to close. Now I did a video where I explained the exact call process. I'll put that link in the description below and you can watch it later. But it's so simple that college kids can do it. In fact, this particular deal was Isabel's first successful deal. I paid her a $500 bird dog fee, which was pretty exciting for her. So on her discovery call, the seller named Greg initially wanted $12,000 for this house, and the Zillow value was over $100,000. So right out of the gate, that seemed like it might be a great deal. So let's listen to my first call with the seller, Greg, so that you can see how I negotiated the price.
Hi, it's Jerry. You spoke to Isabel on my team, I think yesterday or the day before, about this property. Yeah, and she mentioned that you're looking for $12,000 for this property. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about what's going on. What's got you wanting to sell right now?
Well, I just want to get out of Galix.
Are you living in this home right now?
No.
Okay. Is it vacant or is there a tenant there?
Yeah. Vacant.
If we could put a deal together, how soon are you hoping to close and get cash in your pocket?
Well, that part don't matter. Just whatever, whenever.
Okay. It's 3 or 4 weeks out. That would be fine.
Oh yeah, it'll be all right.
Is $12,000 the best you could do?
Well, how soon can you close?
I can close as fast as you want.
I mean, you close in 10 days?
I think so. It's going to depend on title, if they can be ready in time.
If you can close in 10 days, I'll do the 6.
Okay, so if I can close in 10 days, you'll do 6.
Yeah.
Well, then let's do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draft up an agreement. I'm going to get that over to you. And then the only thing that I'm going to have in the agreement is I'm going to have a few days of due diligence where I can get out there with my guy and just walk it and make sure, we know what we're buying. How do I get access into the property?
Take the piece of plywood down I got over the front door and go on in.
So just unscrew the plywood.
Yeah.
Good old-fashioned way to do it.
Yeah.
I can't go till after we get our agreement in place, but once that's in place, I'll send someone out there, make sure we're comfortable with everything. After that, the next step is I'll get a hold of title and go ahead and open escrow. They'll start preparing the title work.
Okay.
And then I send the money in, we do the closing. Yeah, so then you would just get $6,000 in proceeds. I'll pay all the closing fees, everything else.
Yeah.
And
Okay, right.
I'm out of state. I'm actually in Tennessee, but we buy all over.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Nah.
Okay, we have a plan then?
Yeah, man.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you, Greg. We'll get this done for you.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, talk to you soon.
Okay, so he wanted $12,000 and I asked him one powerful question. Is that the best you can do? Then I was quiet and he negotiated against himself and came down to $6,000, so long as I could close quickly, which I agreed to. Now keep in mind, I have not seen this property, so I explained to him that I would need a due diligence period to send someone to see the property, but that I wasn't going to do that until we first had an agreement in place. Now this is very important, so you're not wasting your time. With virtual wholesaling, my rule is contract first, due diligence second. In my backyard business, where we wait to contract the property until we meet the seller in person at the property, we typically waive contingencies because we're there and we know what we're getting into, but not when you're closing on the phone like with this deal. So next I sent him the contract to sign. Now, if you have my all-inclusive deal management software system called Flipster, then you get all my contracts in digital format. You simply fill them out and email them for digital signatures directly to the seller. Inside Flipster, everything is saved and organized. So if you're into wholesaling and flipping, Flipster is the #1 deal management solution with everything you need to organize, automate, and systematize all of the steps to wholesaling and flipping. To check it out and test drive it for free, just go to joinflipster.com. So I sent Greg the digital contract and he didn't sign it. So I called him to see what the issue was. Take a listen.
Hey, just wanted to check in with you. We were texting last night. You pulled up the contract. Is there something we can talk about with that? You want to go through it? Did you have some questions? Like, what are you hung up on?
When I get time here, I'm going to run it by my lawyer and I'm going to let him read it, see what he tells me.
In my experience, when someone says I need my lawyer to review it, they're not serious. It's an excuse to not move forward. So I just want to know, are we doing this? Are we not doing this? I mean, we're talking about a $6,000 house in disrepair. So like, I either buy it or I don't buy it and we close in 2 weeks.
I'm going to move on with it. I'm not going to renege on you. I'm going to move on my end, but I'm not going to sign something that I don't fully understand.
Okay. You wanted to close in 10 days and here we are 2 days later and we still don't even have an agreement. So I just want to make sure that we're moving.
We don't get to it in 10 days. It's fine. I mean,
I just want to make sure you understand that I can't move forward with opening escrow, doing my walkthrough, nothing until we have an agreement in place, because otherwise I could waste all my time and then you change your mind or something.
Listen, you're not wasting your time.
Because if you'd like, you could tell me what parts you have questions about. I'd be happy to walk you through what that means. But you fully disclose to me what's going on that you know about. I do a walkthrough and I make sure I'm comfortable with what I'm buying. And we run title work. We get clear title. I wire $6,000 into title. Title gives that to you and we transfer ownership and we're done. I mean, to me, it's pretty simple. You tell me. I'm ready to go. That's all.
No, I'm not going to renege on you, man. We're going to move with this. Once you do your inspection and you okay with what you're buying, no.
That's it. That's all I got to do. I just got to do my walkthrough and then we'll go to closing.
I'm not wishy-washy, man.
Yeah, it's just like I said, I have a lot of people say, I got to talk to my lawyer, and that's just a blow-off response.
I just want to make sure what I'm signing is what I'm signing. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm here at the house right now, and the lawyer ain't but about half a mile from me. Let me run by and see if I can catch him. And I'm like you, man. I tell you, I got a lot of stuff going on, too.
Well, closure's good. $6,000 in your pocket in 10 days. Let's get closure on it.
Right.
Is this something you think we can get done today?
I'm going to see if I can. I got your papers right here in my hands. I'm going to run by and see if I can catch my attorney there right now.
Okay. You go talk to him. Let me know, and let's get going.
I'll call you back here in 20 minutes.
All right. Thank you, sir.
So when he pulled the "need my lawyer to review" excuse, I called him out on it, and he reassured me that he wasn't BSing me. Now, I don't know if he actually did review it with his lawyer or not, but later that day, he ended up signing it. So next, I handed off everything to my transaction coordinator, or TC for short. Now, TC handles everything from contract to closing. They reach out to the seller and become the liaison, so I don't have to worry about communicating with the seller every single day. They open escrow and they order title and they handle all of that. They even work with the buyer if you're doing an assignment or a double closing. In essence, they handle all of the admin that I don't want to do nor have the time to do. Your time is best spent closing deals, not doing admin work, which is why I highly recommend you use Easy REI. Now, I use them for all of my virtual deals because they are the best. Like I said, they handle everything for you, and they have a really cool program that they're offering to my students and subscribers where you don't pay unless you close. Their fees are super reasonable and well worth it. Now, I'll put a link in the description below where you can sign up for their TC service on your next deal. So once I handed this off to Easy REI, it was time for my property inspection. Now, normally I'll use a service like Investor Boots to do my property inspections. They're great because they'll go to the property, they'll get you pictures and video, they can even get bids and change locks and all kinds of things. I'll put a link in the description below where you can check them out as well. But on this deal, I thought about just buying it and closing without a buyer and then just list it for sale on the open market. I call that a takedown deal, and I do that all the time. So I asked on a few investor Facebook pages if there was an agent in the area open to doing a flat fee listing for me. And my friend Deborah responded and said that that was in her area and she'd do it for a flat $1,000. So I had her go and look at it and check out the area and give me pictures and video. And that's when I realized I was dealing with a real doozy. I mean, when I say this thing was hammered, that's the understatement of the year. This reminded me of when I wholesaled junkers in Detroit 20 years ago. Now, after Deborah sent me the pictures, I called up the seller, Greg, to renegotiate. Take a listen.
Greg, hi, it's Jerry.
Sir.
Yeah, I just sent you a link to the house. Have you seen this house lately? When was the last time you saw it?
I don't know, probably a year.
Okay. It's really, really rough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in really bad shape. The roof's caved in, the ceilings are falling in. It looks like I could push it over if I wanted to. How long have you owned this house?
It's several years. What are you thinking?
I mean, I can still buy it, but I don't know. Can you help me out any more on it?
What are you thinking?
2 or 3 grand?
You do 3,500?
If you're okay to just let it go for 3,500, I'll go forward and buy it. Take my chances.
I'll fix you up at 3,500.
You'll sell it to me for 3,500?
Yeah.
All right, let's make that work.
You move on with it, and you tell me what you want me to do, and that's what we'll do.
Okay. Appreciate you working with me.
I'll make it easy for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay, so Greg agreed to come down to $3,500, so I sent him a revised agreement, and I moved forward and purchased the property on April 1st. Now, even though the purchase price was $3,500, I had about $1,500 in closing fees, so my actual total cost to fund was $5,062. Once I closed, Deborah immediately put it up for sale on the MLS for $14,900. Let me read you the listing description that I gave her to use. I just purchased this poop box to flip and make a quick buck. I paid more for my first car, but at least you could sleep in that. In 20 years doing real estate, I've never seen a house in worse condition. The ceiling is trying to relocate to the floor, debris everywhere, included at no extra charge. Open concept, as in open to the sky. Full gut required and then some. If you come and see it, bring a flashlight and a gas can with a match. Make sure you don't lean on anything and don't blame me if it falls down on top of you. You've been warned. And be sure to take a shower when you get home. Give me cash, check, credit card, and it's yours. I'm not kidding, that is actually what the description said on Zillow. I bought a listed house one time years ago that had a really funny description like that, and it caught my attention, so I decided to do the same. And right away, we got a cash offer from an investor who already owned some properties on the same street. Their initial offer was $8,000, so I negotiated them up to $10,000, but I was adamant that it was no inspection or any contingencies, close in 2 weeks, and non-refundable $1,000 earnest money, which they agreed to. So we closed on April 21st. Now, I had my $5,000 in cash out on the deal for about 3 weeks. Now again, Easy REI handled all the details and made sure everything got to the finish line. And just like the first closing, I had about $1,500 in closing fees to resell it, making my net proceeds approximately $8,500. So after my $5,000 investment to buy it, and after paying a $500 bird dog fee to Isabel, my net profit came to a whopping $3,000. But hey, like I said, that covered my Costco bill for a month, so it's all good. Plus, it only cost me $2.49 for the lead, and that's the key to doing virtual deals like this. I'll do $3,000 deals all day long that only cost me $2.49 and only take an hour or so of my time. Now, if you think that's worth it, leave a comment and say, Jerry, you're a flipping genius. And be sure to check out WCL. Watch this next video to learn all about it and how it works, and I'll see you on the next video.